Hey guys, I'm Austin Schneider with RealLogic Sotheby's International Realty.
I'm Chris Lord with Caliber Home Loans.
I'm going to go through 4 quick questions when determining how much money you need to buy a home. Question number 1 is, how much home can you afford? How do you figure out how much home you can get for your money?
Yeah, so it's oftentimes more than you think. We go off of what's called a debt-to-income ratio. Sounds fancy, it's really not. It's we're looking at your gross income and then your revolving monthly debts. Those monthly debts are just what show up on your credit report.
Okay, great. Question number 2 is down payment. How much does someone need for a down payment?
Yeah, so the industry standard used to be 20%. That's a lot of money in a lot of cases. That's no longer standard, I would say. You can have anything from 0%, 3%, 5% on up.
Yep, and even in the Seattle market, we're able to win offers that aren't 20%, so it's not the end of the world if you don't have the 20% right now. Question number 3 is earnest money. So earnest money is a deposit to a seller that from the buyer that shows good earnest on moving forward with the transaction. This amount of money really depends on the home that you're buying itself and the situation surrounding that. Typically what we advise is around 5%, but it can sometimes be lower and sometimes higher, so it varies.
Yeah, and that earnest money, it can be applied directly towards your down payment, your closing costs, or you can actually get that money reimbursed to you at closing.
Perfect. Question number 4 is the closing costs overall. What can one expect from that?
Yeah, and so closing costs, when we're talking about closing costs, we're talking about what it costs to obtain a loan. That includes, it's kind of a loaded question. It can be anywhere from 1% to 3%, depending on what type of loan you're doing, what your strategy is. But honestly, you can even negotiate with a seller to pay your closing costs.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.